Make a difference. Be the difference. Marwood has made the difference for me, I gotta say. Anyways, in all seriousness, I don't know where little me lives in California, but I hope he's away from all that shit that's going on down there. It's kind of sad. Like there's videos of Trump saying a long time ago, hey, I've tried to tell that old Gav Gav down there in California, clean some shit up because one of these times she's gonna burn, baby, burn. We might want to do something about that right now. Yeah, in that video too. Like when you really do start to think about things, the environmentalist and stuff like that. It was on Candace. She mentioned it today. But I think I mentioned maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But they hold California back for some fish. Not many different fishes. I'm doing all right, Doc Creeker. How are you? One particular kind of fish called a schmelt. And they're all over the place. It's not like you put them out of extinction. You know what I mean? Helping the people of the land instead of, I don't know what they're doing. Maybe I'd have to look into it a little bit more, but like I know even in our area, there's schmelt. Maybe it's a rare, different kind of schmelt. I don't know. But could you imagine if you had lush farming community in fucking California rather than fucking like Donald Trump was saying, like, I've never been to California, so I gotta go based on I got a visual on what Trump said. It was just like barren land, and then there'd be like a really nice chunk of land, and that's how he learned about the water situation. But hey, my heart goes out to California, but hey, like you guys did have all the signs that fucking Gap Gap might be playing for the dark side, right? I mean, fuck. Creaker, did you know that Gavin Newsom they were one of the we're gonna protect you states, right? It was like Canada there. You know what I mean? We're gonna protect you. You guys do as you're told and don't do anything else. But there was Gav Gav out there at fucking football games, going out to restaurants, no mask, out there with the celebutard friends. That should have been a real sign right there. Hey, bud, don't be fucking telling me what to do when you're not willing to do it. But no, because he has the power and the glory, and he tells you, and well, you abide. You know what I mean? Little me tries to tell me he's a tough guy, but I don't like I. That was one of the things that really got me questioning the whole COVID thing. You know what I mean? Gavin Newsom just yep. It also said good will look like bad, and bad will look like good. You know what I mean? It's all a facade. It's a game of perceptions. George Soros is a master at it. Master class at perceptions. But they have the power. Yeah, like I said, hey, you should look into this fire stuff. And the mayor that was like nowhere to be found, she was off vacationing and doing some stuff, but they go to interview her and just stunned. Nothing to say. Just like you should watch Candace's episode today. She's bonkers. Like, it's pretty bad that you gotta be scared to say what you fucking think. Like, I'm sorry. I I don't want like this is just for Canada. I don't live in the States. I don't want a diverse fucking fire department. I want the fucking best people for the fucking job. And this is the fucking world we live in where we would make someone who's inferior captain. I don't know. That's just the truth, isn't it? It's weird. It's weird how we wouldn't want the best protecting us. No, give me something subpar. Make it even for everybody. You know what I mean? Until it's you, that subpar person, has to fucking help. And they can't help you because they got in for reasons other than being capable of doing the job. They flicked the click. I don't know. What else about California? Yeah, that was. And then they have Gavin Newsom, and he's like, yeah, I'm on the phone with the president trying to figure out for you right now. And she's like, let me listen. I don't believe you. You're a liar. Like, it's a good thing people are catching on, though. You know what I mean? Good on her. How could you be him and lie right to the people you're supposed to protecting's faces where they've just fucking lost everything? And you could just smugly just fucking look them in the face and lie. You know why? Because they don't give a fuck. But they sure do look the part. You know what I mean? That's the problem with today, Creaker. People just they want to see what they want to see and they want to hear what they want to hear. They don't actually want to pay attention. What's going on, Captain Midnight? But yeah, you guys should go see that mayor of California when they're asking her simple fucking questions. Like, hey, was it a good idea? Was it 1.7 or was it 17 million? They took away from the fire departments. I don't think it would be 17, right? 1.7 makes more sense, but why would you? And then you're finding out that their water was empty. Holy fuck. What a slap in the fucking face. And then on top of it, you got to know Trump warned Gavin Newsom that this was going to fucking happen. Because here, the same thing happened in Canada. I can't even remember the name of the place. But yeah, it caught all on fire because, well, they were told it was going to happen if they didn't fucking clean it up. Lo and behold. But here's the great thing where the fire was lithium deposits. You know what I mean? So I just seen Justin Trudeau. You guys are going to need that kind of stuff from us. We're going to be good trading partners. Like, can you imagine our government? I wonder who collects the money for that lithium. Does it go to the people of the earth or does it go to a company? You know what I mean? Because once you have devastating fires like that, government's got to take control of the land, right? They can even dictate that you can't have it anymore because it's for your benefit. It's hazardous. You know what I mean? Today was Carter's funeral. Now, I'm going to ask you a question, Captain Midnight. I hope you'll give me an honest answer. Because I don't know. I'm different than Trump. I'm not Trump, right? But you'd have to say that Trump has insinuated that Barack Obama is part of the fucking dark government or shadow government or whatever the fuck it is. He's come out here to fight, right? I mean, he's the one that brought to you guys the attention that Barack doesn't really have a paperwork to be an American. You know that, right? And they did an investigation. I seen it. The guy, he's like, yeah, We have no proof that he's American. No American paperwork. The stuff we got, not legit. You have to check that out for yourself. But this is the fucking thing. I feel like I'm fucking stupid. Like I'm missing out on something. I'm missing out on a joke because I have fucking seen this. But you would think that someone in America would fucking have seen it and be raising their fucking hand every day going, hey, CNN, what fucking gives, man? If there's nothing to hide, let's ring a ding a ding a because if he ain't got American paperwork and he is up to nefarious shit, but then again, how could Donald Trump, like at Carter's fucking funeral, just be yucking her up like that? Because I wouldn't be, you know what I mean? I mean, I'd be like, hey, Barack, you might want to start repenting, bud. You might want to start fucking, like, you're going to be hurting soon, bud. You might as well take your pain now. Like, I don't think I'd be yucking her up. I'd, I'd be saying, hey, bud, it's for your best interest. You've been fucking lied to. Like, if he is part of the shadow government, you know what I mean? I mean, it was Biden. You'll have to find it, but there's a clip of Biden saying New World Order. That should click in people's heads. You know what I mean? That sounds a little 1984-ish. I might want to take a look at my surroundings and see what the fuck's going on. But you're about to be a American. No, I'm not about to be an American. No, I'm a human being living on God's earth. I'll never be I'll never label myself like that. Not that there aren't good Americans. There's just a lot that think they're fucking better than everybody else. And that's a no-go to heaven, I think. When you start thinking you were born on the right side of something. No, I don't think so. But hey, Captain Midnight, I could see how you would want to be part of my tribe. You know what I mean? I don't want. No, no, I don't. I think it's all fucked here in Canada too. You know what I mean? Pierre Polyev is not the fucking leader we need. Maybe he's a good dude. I don't know. I don't know. But we need a brand new system. Not keep fucking around with this shit. This shit don't work. This going into debt right off the bat. This fucking corporations owning the minerals and the fucking oil and owning everything. You know what I mean, bud? Those banks, it's really our money. You know that, right? Why shouldn't we be making them? Oh, we do. We get so much money. Hey, what do you think after midnight? I'm part of the Proud Boys, Carl. Oh, are you? I don't know what that is. Is that part of Pride? You guys are like the right wing side of Pride. You're the Proud Boys. I don't know. What are you trying to tell me there, Captain Midnight? That's commie talk, Carl. What's commie talk? What do I say that's communist? Huh? That what God gave you? You think it should go to the keep going to the Rockefellers and shit? Oh yeah, okay, bud. You keep your American dream alive, and I'll keep communism alive. Hey, bud, don't worry. Water, if we don't watch ourselves, She's gonna be the hottest commodity on this fucking earth, bud. They're just fucking it up good, eh? Look what they did with the fluoride. Oops. Let's just add shit into our water and tell everybody it's good for it. Good for them, even though it clogs their fucking brains up. Like, come on. I should try out for the next Joker movie. Sure. Sure, why not? I'm an actor. Actually, maybe. I'm here to try and show people how to act. I'm an acting teacher, maybe. Who knows? I don't know, Captain Midnight. What do you think? What do you think puts you in the good graces of God? In what way should you live and to be in the good graces of God? See, I don't know what to believe. Everything comes from man. And from what I've learned about men, is they are just not to be fucking trusted. You know what I mean? What's up, spokesman? What's up, Hillbilly? We're not. I'm not becoming a state. Like I said, there's some good Americans out there, but if you listen to Matt Walsh, you guys can just easily conquer us by telling us we're conquered. And I think he was throwing some shade in, like the concentration camp thing. It was just, I think he was trying to be funny, but it just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I don't know what the fuck was going on there. What was he thinking? Like he's brainwashed, eh? But then again, he's just telling everybody, yeah, we should just take Greenland no matter what. It's to our benefit. Now, that's one thing Trump did say that I didn't like. It was all sorts of yucky, eh? Did you hear what he said? Economically, it makes sense for us to have Greenland. So it's to your benefit. So, so you would take it by force. So that would make you what? A dictator, just like Justin Trudeau. You know what I mean? But hey, we don't care if we're on the side that gains from it. You know what I mean? Just take Greenland, Greenland the way you want. You know what I mean? Fuck. Like the Panama Canal thing, though. I'm pretty sure I have it on a video where I'm like, what the fuck is that about? Why would the Americans give that away? And why does China operate it now? Things that make you go, huh? 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 But then again, what do you think, Captain Midnight? Like, you know that paperwork. Remember that paperwork? We talk about it all the time. The one Biden had that they said, hey, it's okay. He's not mentally capable of knowing he did bad. But the Trump side of it, you know what that paperwork was, right? Like, there's a video out there, and you can find out what she is. It's actually paperwork telling him his government was setting him up to look like he started a war with Iran. Can you imagine that? I think it was like the ones that were trying to set him up. They were the ones that were saying like he's a really bad dude and they wouldn't ever want him in charge again. But I don't know. It should be worrisome when the guy isn't even president yet, and he's talking about taking places over, and it should be a little bothersome. But who knows? Maybe it's all part of. Maybe there's things we don't know. Government likes to keep secrets from us, right? Like I said, maybe Space Force and Greenland there is a reason why they really want to have it. You know what I mean? But then again, do you think that Captain Midnight? Do you think if we found out there was aliens, like for real, and that they had a higher consciousness than us, they were much smarter. They knew enough not to destroy themselves and just fucking, destroy for material things. And do you think that'd be enough to wake the world up? Like, hey, maybe we should live better. Wow, they've been manipulating us for like ever and ever. Because I wish I could drop the link. I can't. I don't have StreamYard. See, I have a hard time with reading things. So following instructions, I do have some PTSD. So if I can't get someone to sit down and show me, my wife's a busy person, so I don't like to ask her. But I could watch a video or something probably one of these times, right? But anyways, wouldn't you guys want to know the truth? Like for me, just some of the things that I've watched on TV, right? Like some of the like it makes you wonder, right? Like I make fun of you guys about Ashley Biden's diary, right? And how you guys should really be asking if that's real. It really shouldn't be the non-issue that it is. But Justin Trudeau over here in Canada, you guys know I watched Patrick Bet David, right? Now, I don't know if this woman's lying or not. Like, what the fuck do you know who to believe or not? But anyways, she's talking about how she was trafficked and used and was a spy and would give people information. And as a child, one of the people that she had to get to know was Justin's dad. And what she said was, I couldn't give him what would have made him happy because he knew I had to go somewhere else after him. But to actually have given him ultimate pleasure, I had to probably not be breathing anymore. Like these are not I'm not making this up. You guys can go check it out for yourselves. It's on Patrick Bet David. AD, all you're doing right now is taking your own brain from you. You're going to go insane. When you have to comprehend that there's a God and your stupidity is going to go against you. I don't know what to tell you, dude. I feel for you. I don't know how you don't get it. Like, I don't know how you don't get it. Captain Midnight. My soul belongs to God, not Canada. You better understand that. God owns your soul. So, like all these dipshits signing to the devil, it's a trick. It's a trick. You can't sell something you don't own. The devil's allowed to own the avatar. He's not allowed to own the soul. You got tricked and fooled. You got played in your own game. You know what I mean, AD? It's not worth it to play with God. You don't understand what I'm saying. But those dipshits, they would understand what I'm saying. Because then they'd have to start thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it. And then they'd come up with to the conclusion that there's only one way out. And it's through the truth. And they done fucked up because they signed their name on a dotted line they had no right signing. When you say AD, it's got to be one way or another, right? You can either go the way of God or you can go the way of the devil, right? Now, being a pedophile protector, I think that makes you on the side of the devil. So, to make you feel better about this, I think there's a lot of people on the side of the devil because I don't think there's a lot of people that are willing to step up to the plate and say, hey, Bill Gates, what's going on, brother? Or, hey, Dick Durbin, we want that list, Chuckles. I think that's the best way is to get Dick Durbin to get that list, don't you think? AD, does he have more than Gates? Then we could get these investigators like James O'Keefe and all these guys, and they could do some investigating, and we could get CNN and all the really big news, and we could compare what they were saying and find out who's lying to us. You know what I mean? We could cause disarray and chaos in our favor for once. You know what I mean? We'd have Obama and all of them going, what the fuck is going on? There's shit coming from everywhere. I don't know what to think. They say in these times, people will go insane, AD. And I've been trying to keep you from going insane, but hey, bud, it's your brain. You operate it the way you want. I'm just afraid you're not operating it. I'm afraid that you've let Satan take your brain over. Listen, I don't think it's worth it, bud. Don't you tell me. Hey, bud, what's wrong with you? Charles Music, you tell me what's wrong with me. Why don't you tell me what's wrong with me there, bud? You little pedo protector? Huh? You like being someone's whipping boy? Huh? Huh, Charles? Huh? Bigger, faster, stronger. I thought Canada was kind of cool till I discovered Carl. Well, that's fine. You can dislike me all you want, but you shouldn't dislike Canada. You shouldn't take it out on Canada, bud. I don't take it out on America that you're a fucking dipshit. I've been to the States a lot. I met a lot of good people, a lot of nice people, but you know what I mean? You get good and bad everywhere. Every different flavor, color, everything, bud. They come in bad in all of them. And they come in good too, in all of them. Yes, Tyler, I sold my soul to Justin Trudeau for sure. But like we were talking about Justin's dad there, right? So can you imagine that? That's the kind of man that raised Justin. But then you've got to question. Like, I'm sorry, it's not far out of the realm. I mean, I think he looks more like Castro than he does fucking Trudeau. Like if you honestly, if you didn't know and you put up pictures of Justin and you said, who do you think the daddy is? You put up pictures of Castro and you put up pictures of Trudeau. Like, which one are you going to pick? You know what I mean? I think she's a no-brainer pick, but I might be wrong. Like, you know what I mean? But I get that because Margie, his mom, self-admittedly was boy crazy and loved Castro. I mean, I don't know. But like I said in my video earlier, Captain Midnight, you're a G dude. Cheers. I don't know what a G dude means, but if it's a God dude, I'm definitely down with God. You know what I mean? But hey. But yeah, so well, let's get back on it. Like, these are the things I have to think. I mean, it just because I think them doesn't make them true. You know what I mean? But then you got to understand that I know Castro comes from a shitty bloodline too. Like, I have the video of that. And it's like, oh, what was I saying? Gangster Carl. I'm sorry, bud. You know what I mean? I'm trying my best. He's not assimilating, Creaker. No, I will not assimilate. You have Captain Midnight. You would let the children fucking like, hey, if you had one chance, one opportunity to to set the foundations for a better future for the children, would you do it, Captain Midnight? Or would you try and stop the ones who were? Well, Captain Midnight, we have the answers to that. You are a genius. You are a genius. But hey, let's get back to Justin Trudeau. So he becomes a school teacher, right? Him and his best friend, well, they got in some troubles. Hostile rumor. At least his friend did, for sure, for sure. They both left the semester early. One got charged, and the other one went to go do some other stuff. Rumor has it, one of them has an NDA. You know what I mean? And can you imagine? I got to think that in my head. He was a school teacher, was inappropriate with a child. Remember, none of this might not have happened. It's just what I think based on what I have seen. And if there's information someone can give me that differs from that to take my mind off of that, I'm okay with it. So I don't want to think that parents would do that. Would you do that, Captain Midnight? If your child got violated, would you keep your mouth shut and take a bunch of money? Huh? I'll tell you, it happens a lot, I think. Yeah. I know the Canadian taxpayers, we've paid for some of it. Yeah, Hockey Canada has a problem over here in Canada. Can't keep its hands off the fucking children. But our lovely prime minister tried hiding that and just paid money out. Not his money, our money. Unbelievable, you would think, right? You would think. You would think that there would be a stink about that, right? Our tax dollars paying people to hide information from us. So we didn't know there was fucking predators out there. What are you doing? Got the midnight? Taking the fucking money or what, bud? Pretty sick world we live in, eh? Can you imagine? God knows what you're thinking. He knows exactly who you are. Can you imagine if there's a fucking price tag in your fucking head where you would sell someone out? It means you're not doing good. Gotta look at your neighbor as yourself. Would you sell yourself out? Some will. You know what I mean? Anybody who would sign with Satan. Who would do that, Captain Midnight? Who would sign with Satan? But MGK signed with Diddy. And like I said, I don't like thinking things happen, but I'm just thinking, like, if there is some witchery and satanery going on there, well, we know that. Well, MGK's, well, I don't know, acts or whatever. She'll cast spells. She'll tell the public, hey, bud, I'm coming for you and I'm going to cast some spells on you. That's the thing, Captain Midnight. These little witches, they don't understand. They can't do shit. Not against the truth, buddy. Nothing works against the truth. You can cast all the spells you want. But when someone has a truth and they believe in the truth over your fucking spell, can't beat them. But maybe that's where Jesus comes in handy, Captain Midnight. You know what I mean? Just always want the truth. I mean, it's in plain sight on how to be with God, right? Right? It's all about truth. What do you think? Hey, Pinocchio, don't lie. You'll never become a real boy if you continue to lie. You know what I mean? Hey, pay attention to the outside world. And then when you know yourself, you'll be brave enough to live inside the truth. And try and bring the truth to people like Captain Midnight who do not want to face the truth, but it's inevitable. Sooner or later, you got to face it. I think you got to face it before you face God. And maybe if you're never willing to accept the truth, you never get the opportunity to meet God. But I don't know, Bud. I don't know how this works. You know what I mean? But I think anybody who tells you how it does work is probably a fucking liar. But here's the thing, Captain Midnight. If we came together, as a unit, and we tried figuring out what the truth was, I bet you we could figure it out. If we just came together and gave her a try. You know what I mean? Right, good show. That Mexican guy, it goes black, Carl. Don't be scared. What do you think I'm scared of, bud? The darkness is creeping towards you every day. Well, I'm surrounded by the darkness there, Captain fucking obvious. The world is a bunch of pedo protectors. It don't get any darker than that, bud. People can't stand up and say, hey, what the fuck is really going on here? Like, can we get some answers? We're supposed to be the bosses. You know what I mean? You're in government. You're supposed to work for us. You should answer our questions. If we got a bunch of truckers who'd like to talk to you, please take the time to fucking do it. But no, we got to cause a bunch of havoc and fucking shut streets down and emergency fucking calls and call in the military. The bouncy castles are getting out of control. Fuck, they tried to paint that thing so horrible. Oh, they're finding guns and they're this and they're that. Swastikas flying everywhere. Meanwhile, there's probably some government fucking plan. Look at me. Just like your guys is January 6th, guys. Hey, storm the building. Let's go. The most vocal ones don't get fuck all. Well, they did. They got it, though. Why is that? Why is that? I don't know. It's all fucking stupid to me, eh? Captain Midnight. Sun's getting high in your sky. You got maybe 10 years left. Oh, Captain Midnight. Do you fear having to face the truth? Does this scare you, Captain Midnight? Don't let it scare you, bud. Don't let it scare you. It will hurt. Well, Captain Midnight, you're Captain Obvious again. He says, death is a part of life, Carl. Why, yes, it is, Captain Midnight. Yes, it is. I very much look forward to it, to be honest to you, bud. But where do we go afterwards, bud? What is the purpose of this? Oh, that's not the kid I traumatized, bud. That's not the kid I traumatized. Don't go starting your shit, Captain Midnight. Can you imagine? Captain Midnight, I can see it right now, bud. You're going to find out there's a God and you're going to go, what? First of all, you're going to go crazy. And then you're going to grab your recorder and you're going to make me a video. And you're going to say, I'm so sorry, Carl. I didn't know there was a God. I didn't know I was being an idiot. Please, please. Oh my. You'll be right there with little me. Just fucking. And Red Dog. And Colby. Uncle Will. Church. All of them. I'll be making a difference with Marwood Metal. I bet they'll want to do an investigation then. You know what I mean? Captain Midnight. One thing I'm not, my fella, is a liar. No. Well, I always say, we are all liars. Like I say, I may be carrying on somebody's lies, but I am unaware of it and I'm not intentionally doing it. To intentionally lie, well, what if that does make you fry? What do you think, Captain Midnight? Huh? I'll be subdued. There's a guy named Carl said he wants to fight you, bro. Don't. I know. It's just so much easier to lie in your fucking weakness, isn't it, Captain Midnight? Just it feels so good being a loser, doesn't it? Trust me, I know. Because one thing's right. I do sit on my couch and I do nothing a whole lot of time. Doing nothing when I should be doing something. So I guess I'm living in a bit of fear too, right? But here's the deal. I keep saying it, right? I'm challenging you to a fight at Johnny Wifeless Backyard 10K takes all. You're in for the fight of your life, Captain Rat Police. Don't worry about fighting me. I just want you to win that fight for your brain. Sink your heart up with it. You know what I mean? Get the heart and brain, and then, well, be a little lion and you get the courage too. And then and then you'll click your little fucking ruby flippers together. Oh, fuck Oz. You know what I mean? You'll see it for what it is. They're Dorothy, and well, it's a whole lot of fucking pedophile protecting going on around here. There, Captain Midnight. It ain't a good time. I'm fighting at him. Listen, go take your upchurch loving ass out of here, there, country rat police. You're on the wrong side of history, I think. Not that I think Adam is, but at least Adam knows he has problems and admits it. Upchurch, he perfect. He worker. He work. He's just like you. He could just like you. He's an idiot. He's got tons of money. He could be spending time with his family, but instead he goes and collects fucking sticks, or he could hire a child. He's out there carrying fucking ladders like a fucking hero. Look at me. Look what I can do. Listen, Captain Rat Police, it's not his fault. He was raised by two narcissists. Do you know what I mean? But they're narcissists. That's why the whole like this is based on their stuff, not what old Rai says. I do like how my views just keep going down all the time. I love it. I need to do something. Listen, I try and figure it out. So I can try and work it out inside of myself. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you, Carl? It's just fucking truth. I mean, it's just fucking. Like, I don't fucking care what anybody thinks to me. So why the fuck can't I just fucking get a hold of Rebel News and say, hey, can I explain my story about the mental health system? I think it's all fucked up. I think there's something wrong. Could you guys investigate? Could you see if I'm a fucking crackpot? Forget about the fucking chosen shit. Let's just start and see if I'm a fucking. But then again, am I really crazy by saying I'm fucking chosen from God? I'm not gonna hurt anybody. But no, I can walk around and say I'm a fucking woman with the fucking ding dong and go into fucking little girls' change rooms. And I'm mentally stable. Fuck. Drink some coffee, Carl. I just had a coffee, bud. She's right here. Whoops. What just happened there? Oopsie daisy. Cafe mocha, bud. Sober up, bud. You think I need to sober up? You think I'm drunk? I don't think I've had alcohol in a very, 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 very long time. Not since the attempt, buddy. Not since the attempt. Dropped her. I thought, fuck. She's just a problem. That alcohol, she's just a problem in my life. Every fucking thing you're ashamed of, bud, she was involved with, so you should just let her go. But I knew, because I'm a chicken shit just like you, Captain Midnight. I was like, I can't end it unless I get the courage to fucking do it. Get some of those good old spirits into me, you know what I mean? Captain Midnight. Because you cracked. Yeah, because I did crack, bud. I came on here asking people for help. I cracked. Obviously, I cracked, but something went wrong in my brain. Something went beep, 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 beep. Enough, some fuck enough, bud. You got to figure some shit out. Now, I didn't anticipate what was going to happen, bud, but hey, it brought us together, Captain Midnight, and well, if I can't turn you from your stupidity, maybe I can use your stupidity to turn someone away from their stupidity. Maybe it's easier if they see someone like you, Captain Midnight, and they can address it that way, and they know that I don't want to be Captain Midnight. I don't want to be like that guy. I want to be with God. Now that's the thing. I think people think being with God's like hootsy tootsy fucking running on rainbows. How can God's people be running on rainbows when fucking everybody's out there protecting the ones that are hurting them? You'd have to call that fucking stupidity. You'd have to say, hey guys, can we stop funding our own stupidity? It's not good for us. Hey, we should probably address this. You know what? We pay for our own demise. You know what I mean? And it only happens if we allow it to happen. And well, look where we are, Captain Midnight. Michael, man, he laughs like a hyena. Well, I'm a Heyoka, bud. I'm a Heyoka. And do things a little bit differently. You know what I mean? I try and show you your own stupidity, but you're so stupid you can't see your own stupidity. That's fucking amazingly stupid. But hey, who knows? Maybe there's hope. Maybe when there's others address and show you your stupidity, you can come together with your stupidity and end your stupidity. And you can be part of humanity. You know what I mean? Get away from the devil. Captain Midnight. Just say no. Just say no, brother. You don't need him. What did I do? I got blood all over myself. I don't even know how I did that. Hey, Captain Midnight. Know what the greatest thing about this craziness is? I truly believe it. But I'm also willing to release it. You know, finding out that I'm not who I think I am. Do you think there's a place where I can get my head scanned to see if there's oil floating around in there? Or do you think there's a way to track my DNA and see if it goes back to King David? Like, this is real for me, Captain Midnight. Do you think there's a way? Like, it's hard for me to live in my head, bud. It's not a good time. Not at all. Especially when you went around for the last 4 or 5 fucking years just asking for help, someone to talk to. Hey, show me where I'm wrong, but you have to listen to the story first, and then you can let me know where I'm wrong, Captain Midnight. But no. There's a whole bunch of made up stories about me on the internet, bud. You come from Canadians. Well, my mom and dad, they're Canadian. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I come from Canadians. What if I also come from Palladians? Hey, hey, if God was going to send people down here, don't you think he'd at least give them personality? They were going to try and wake the people up. Don't you think he'd do it with a little pizzazz? Wake the fuck up, Captain Midnight. Hey, Michael Mount, listen. Get your brain back. Unmount from the devil's teeth. Michael Mount. And be your own man, bud. Come on. You don't want to be a pedophile protector, do you? Come on. You really don't. Like, okay. Michael Mount or Captain Midnight, do you think Ashley Biden's diary is real? Let's just get that out of there. Do you guys think that that diary is real? We know the laptop is. Even though fucking 51, 52 year FBI agents told us it wasn't. Oh, hey, Carl, we do. Well, then, do you understand how stupid that makes you? That you can say that and not want to change it. Like, shouldn't you be like, shouldn't you be able to call the FBI and say, hey guys, what gives on that Ashley Biden diary? Like, you guys ever fucking look into that? Like, can we find out why did you guys raid James O'Keefe? Like, what the fuck, guys? Like, do you work for us? Or do you work for the fucking Bidens? If you think that Ashley Biden's diary is real, bud, how can you sit there and watch your president sniff child? I'm not saying anything's going on or anything like that. Sniff child after child after child after child after child. And it's just fucking lies throughout the whole fucking thing. Lies. Like even Obama's in there with this fucking lies and his crack smoking and his dick sucking and I'm gonna try and say this really slow. Because when I saw Mark Zuckerberg's little video, I like wanted to gag. I'm like, the responsibility, and he gets paid handsomely, that he has to inform the whole world. And he chose to manipulate the world. But it's not his fault. No, if you manipulated him, it's your fault. You can't. This is the thing. Holy fuck, it drives me nuts. These are the things that I don't get. That make me question this whole fucking thing. He's hiring Dana White, who's one of Trump's friends. I'm sorry to say, if there's a swamp Donald Trump, Madam Mark is part of the swamp. He hid the laptop from the people that changed the direction of a fucking president. Maybe because the world does follow the fucking states for some reason. We didn't need to have that fucking 4 years of fucking complete nonsense in hell. If Madam Mark wasn't hiding information from us. You know what I mean? Made it fucking free and fair for us to hear what we're putting into our fucking bodies, but that was hidden from us too. Well, Michael Mount, shouldn't you do a little investigating on what's going on? Like, you give these guys the power to run your life. You think you're living your life doing whatever you want, but you're just a slave. That's all you are, Michael Mount. You're a bitch. You're a bitch. And they got you all full of hate. Well, I didn't get COVID, but unfortunately, I took the shots. Now, my wife likes to tell me that you didn't get COVID because you got the shot. But then again, there's a lot of people who got the shots and got COVID. a lot. Like I said, guy I know telling me a lot of his friends around 50 and shit dropping dead, especially his bestie, who he fucking made go get shots so he could travel with him, even though the guy didn't want to. Yeah, I'll do it just to travel. I don't know if that's what brought his life to an end early or not, but that same guy who got his friend to get it, know what he was able to do? Because his wife refused to get it. She purchased one. Purchased a little, you got it, but you didn't. Can you imagine that, eh? Money, what money can do. And, well, I don't know. What do I do? Like, what the fuck who in the fuck? Like, how do you fucking do this? Who the fuck do you go to? Hey, Michael Mount, who do you go to for help? Well, my story will tell you. Don't go to the mental health care system. Don't go to the police. That's really not in your best interest. Tried a couple priests. One turns out, well, just my personal opinion. You guys have to do an investigation yourselves. The cult leader. The other one, just a complete liar and over stupid shit. And I can't believe a man of God would fucking lie over something so stupid. But hey, I don't know, man. Spiritual leaders. Well, I tried Michael. He told what, 80,000, 70, 80,000 people I was a demon. But he was really only telling me because nobody other than the people on his Patreon knew that they were talking about me. So, fuck. He even tried the old fucking guy who was trying to be mayor of Toronto. Can you imagine? I've tried all these fucking people on TikTok. Hey, you say fucking, you're here for a war. Let's start one. Hey, guys. I think God sent me. You guys are saying God sent you. I think God sent me too. Let's actually do something. Let's stop fucking talking about it. Let's fucking find a fucking solution. No, no, fuck. Why answer him back? Maybe it's because I make people feel uncomfortable. I don't expect to be believed. So I expect if I have questions of people, they just fucking answer them. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that fucking hard. Hey, if you want to lie to me after you answer the question, that's up to you. You got to take that to God. You know what I mean? That's the thing. People would just realize there was, and that's the thing. I'm not trying to put the fear into people like, you better get your shit together. No, you just better learn to love one another in kindness and truth. not always want to hate each other and fucking willing to sell each other out for nothing. That's where humanity's at. Fuck. Everybody's out there fucking just dying for attention. Fuck. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. If you're on the internet just flaunting your tits and ass, to me that's just craving attention. You know what I mean? But hey, if you have a true talent, you want to show it, that's fine. But I don't know. Everybody just wants to be loved, right? Gotta love yourself first, Captain Midnight. You know what I mean? But she's a journey to find yourself. Find that love. Find that power you got, bud. And you won't let anybody rule your life. Because you'll know your own power. You'll be able to say, hey, Bill Gates, you have no power in my world, bud. It's just these shit turds to give you power. But sooner or later, the tide's going to turn where the shit turds learn their shit turds. And they don't want to be shit turds anymore. They want to live a better life. You know what I mean, Michael Mount? I know you all want civil war, don't you, fucking Captain Midnight, because you're a fucking brainwave and a half. You could take them with your brains, but you just fucking refuse to use them. You know what I mean? You don't even get how easy it could be. You just have to get people to participate. That's all. That seems to be a problem, but we're a warrior race, Carl. Oh, bud. What if I was to go down in history as one of the greatest warriors that ever fucking lived? Hey, thanks to my father and knowing the truth, nothing can touch me if I'm walking with the truth. You know what I mean? Michael Mount. Is that a goat? Is that a goat? I am a goat, bud. I'm a Capricorn, bud. You know what I mean, Michael? December. What's my birthday? What's my birthday, Michael? What's my birthday, buddy? What's my birthday? Do you know what my birthday is, buddy? This is the thing. Everybody wants to be the goat. And only God can be the goat. Except you can be a good goat. Greatest of a time. You know what I mean? You should always want for something greater to come along. You know what I mean? Because if something greater comes along, you are the real person that pushed that person to do something even greater than you. You know what I mean? You're still a part of it. Captain Midnight, don't you want to go down? Don't you just, wouldn't you rather go down with your own brain? Aren't you willing to fight this brain war with me? Huh? That's cute if you know Upchurch's birthday there, Captain Midnight. That's very sweet of you. Well, he's not chosen, bud. No, he's not. Well, he is. But he says he is. He just doesn't want to play the part yet. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have a smoke and maybe find something to eat. Hey, Captain Midnight, you got any last words for me? What about you, Michael? You guys are probably the only two in here. Oh, we got three in here. Oh, hey, guys. I love you guys. Good night. I appreciate you stopping by. You know what I mean?